I'm really excited for 2017 to use the Deluxe Monthly calendar from Erin Condren for my content calendar. And part of the reason why is that it seems set up really well for what I want it to be. Do a quick walkthrough of it and show you how I intend on using it. And then maybe I will come back after a month or so and see how it's going, check back in, because I haven't actually used it this way yet. I'm just talking about how I intend to. Best laid plans in the planner world always turn into more purchases. I haven't used any of this yet. I could use this for something, I don't know. I haven't decided. So going into the calendar, I haven't decided if I'm going to do anything with this yet. I may use this to mark when I'm traveling, like when I go to the Portland meetup in February, or when Go Wild is in April or whatnot. But if I'm traveling or doing like meetups for planner stuff, you know, as opposed to traveling to visit like whoever. As for this, I may use this for stats tracking. I haven't figured this part out yet either. To be fair, in my regular planners, I haven't figured this part out. So we'll have to see how it goes. I'm keeping this kind of on the back burner. In the month, I'm going to use this front page of notes for that month for ideas for videos or topics or pictures on Instagram or whatever. That's going to go here. This is my brainstorming page where it doesn't really matter. It's just anything that I can like barf out onto the page. I haven't actually written anything in yet. I do have some things I'm planning on. I already know what I'm putting in for some of this, but I did not yet for the sake of this video. I didn't want to show it off yet. I have on the sidebar here, I have the first and the last day of each of the month, and each of the areas I want to kind of keep an eye on my stats in terms of subscribers or number of patrons or number of whatever. So I have YouTube, Patreon, Instagram, my Facebook page, and my email list, which I haven't even started yet. So 0 for number one, but we'll be talking more about that later. I'm going to be using the calendar itself to be tracking the work I'm doing on videos and the work I'm doing on Patreon specifically, because those two things have a lot of juggling to do. And so I wanted to have this all figured out. Now I'm using this divider, the dashboard from Erin Condren to keep as like a reference. On this back, I've got my schedule key, what I'm going to use. I hate color coding, but I need to do it for this because otherwise I'm going to lose my marbles. So these are color coding for this calendar specifically. So for any video I have to research, if I have a day devoted to research, I will mark it in green. For the day I film the video will be marked in orange. For the day I edit the video in purple, the day I upload in blue, and then the day it goes live in black. So this is all assuming that I can actually get a little ahead of schedule, which never seems to happen, but I'm going to try. And then at the bottom, I also have Patreon marked in red. So any specific videos or streams or specific things I do for my patrons, those are going to be marked in here for the days that they happen in red. And then on the other side, I have a daily routine of things that I need to do regardless of what's going on for the day. Go in. I hate doing this. It always makes me feel like I'm going to break it. Come on. I know there's easier ways to do this. Apparently, I just do not give a shit. Okay. Did I fuck the back up? These wet erase markers from Erin Condren, they need more time to cure than I'm willing to give them. This is a aspirational list of things to do every day. Not necessarily things I actually do every day. But hey, in 2017, who knows, man? And then we get into these two pages, which are the pages I was most excited about because they have these 5 breakdowns. So as of right now, at the beginning of the year, I'm using them for these 5 categories: YouTube, Patreon, social, so that includes Facebook, Instagram, etc. I have LLL for Llama's Love Lettering. This actually doesn't just refer to the series that's going to be kicking off next week, but also my website that's going to be hopefully fixed, or at least on the way to being fixed next week. And then serious business shit, money type stuff, and other things I need to pay attention to that require a civilized business person, which I'm not, but I need to try and stay on top of that. This is for any projects that I take on, like custom work for people, side projects. I'll be able to list it here. And then this to-do list is for big things I'm trying to get done over the course of the month. Like, for example, on this list that I have covered because of secrets are the 2 Wild 30 groups. This is an overall picture of my content calendar and how everything works together. So I'm going to do this every month, but this may evolve depending on what I am doing. Past the months and you get into the back and you have note pages in the back. And so I'm going to use these for more specific planning, for side projects that need more specific planning, for trips like the Portland meetup where I'm going to be speaking. I'll be planning that out in the back of this notebook. And I have these Martha Stewart tabs. I'm putting this one on for the Wild 30 because this is where I'm going to be transferring all my notes. Again, secrets, that's why they're not in here. Probably in the back folder I'll stick, you know, stuff I need. I have my reservations for flying to Portland. Those probably should go in here, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. I had this sitting on my desk for like a month and a half, and I haven't actually gotten to use it yet, so I'm ready. But I also need to not just rush forward and plan everything, not knowing exactly what's going to be happening. If you're interested to see a check-in on this after a month or two of me using it to see if it still works, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear, like, if you make videos for YouTube, or you do content, or you do Instagram or whatever, you can let me know if you have any specific systems that you use to try and stay on top of the 11 billion fucking things that happen when you're trying to be a master of planner fame, which is ridiculous, but you know what I'm saying. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you next time.